Okay, happy Saturday. April 18th, we have another 30-minute workout for you, but this time it's set up a little bit differently with 3 different 8-minute AMRAPs and a 3-minute rest in between. So that first 8-minute AMRAP, we're gonna do 10 alternating snatches, so it's gonna be 5 on each arm, and then 10 burpees. Once you get done with the burpees, you're gonna go right back up to the snatch and you're just gonna cycle through for that 8 minutes. Once that 8 minutes is done, you're gonna rest 3 minutes, recover, kind of switch out your equipment if you need to. That second 8-minute AMRAP, we're gonna go 5 right arm thrusters, 5 left arm thrusters, and then 25 double unders. If you don't have double unders, we're gonna go 50 single unders or 15 pigeon taps. We'll go over those in just a second. So same thing with that first one. Once you get through those 25 double unders, you'll start back at the top. You'll just keep cycling through for 8 minutes. Rest 3 minutes when that's finished. And then we're gonna go finish up with our last 8-minute AMRAP of 10 alternating jump lunges. So that would be 5 on each leg. And then 10 burpees again. Excellent. All right, so Kyle's gonna jump in. We're gonna go 10 alternating snatches. So ideally, if you have a dumbbell is gonna be your first choice for these alternating snatches. So he's getting back is nice and flat, and he's gonna pull all the way through. So notice it's a pull all the way through. He's not clean and jerking. So make sure if you're doing a snatch, you're thinking pull all the way through. So that's a clean and jerk. You wanna think pull all the way through. Show one more good movement. So he's pulling all the way through. If you don't have a dumbbell, you can also use a kettlebell. So the kettlebell is gonna be a little bit different as you're pulling through, you're gonna focus on punching up, trying to keep that kettlebell from smashing your arm. And if you don't have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, you can also use a wall ball or a backpack. You're gonna do backpack and wall ball the exact same way. So instead of 10 alternating, you're thinking 10 total ground to overhead, where noticing he's still pulling all the way through. It's not a clean and press. So it's that same thing, but now he's controlling it with 2 arms, as a backpack with 1 arm is gonna be a little bit unstable. So you can do the exact same thing with a wall ball. And then now his burpees, he's going to kick his feet back, his chest is gonna go all the way down, bring his feet where his hands, and then jump. So things that we're looking for on this is when he's jumping, his hands are above his head when his feet come off the ground, and he's opening his hips all the way. Excellent. So now I'm gonna give him a little bit of rest transition, like we have our 3 minutes when you're done with that. Now we're gonna go into 5 right arm thrusters. Again, dumbbell, keeping that dumbbell head right on his shoulder. So 5 on each. If you don't have a dumbbell, we can move on to a kettlebell. So if you have a kettlebell, remember this elbow is gonna be in front. You're not gonna have that elbow out to the side. A lot of people, when you have a kettlebell, like to have it out to the side. We wanna keep that elbow in front as if you were doing like a barbell push press. So trying to keep that, oh yeah, careful now. Gotta keep those glasses on. So that's excellent. Kettlebells are gonna be a little bit more difficult than a dumbbell just because of the positioning of that weight. If you have a backpack or a wall ball, you're gonna do just 10 regular thrusters rather than 5 on one, 5 on the other, just like Kyle's doing. Keeping that in front, pressing your head through at the top. 25 double unders, 50 singles, or 15 pigeon taps. So Kyle's gonna demo the pigeon taps. That's gonna be a double tap while his feet are in the air. If you have single unders, but you still wanna work on maybe progressing to a double under, the pigeon taps might be a really good alternative even if you have a jump rope. If you need to do this inside because it's cold, pigeon taps are great even if you do have double unders, but your ceilings aren't high enough. So when you finish that, 3-minute rest. Now we're gonna go into 10 alternating jump lunge and 10 burpees. So in this one, you don't need any equipment. So he's gonna start with in that lunge position, he's gonna jump and switch right into the other. Making sure you're controlling yourself down so you're not smashing your knee into the ground. Nice and control. 10 total, 5 each leg. Once he's done with those, his heart rate's up. Now we're going right back to those burpees he just did. It's getting a little warm. He doesn't need to demo those because we just did burpees on the first one. But by the time you're done, that clock will say 30 minutes. Should be a good one. Yeah, have fun. Penguin taps, not pigeon. Pigeon is our stretch. Penguin. look like a penguin. So hopefully you guys all listen to what I mean, not what I say. And then the other last thing I want to mention on those alternating jump lunge, if you're not strength or coordinated enough, we're just going to do a reverse lunge without a jump. So if you can't do those, then we're going to do a reverse lunge. I was a little confused on what he was doing, but yes. So just a couple of clarifications. We should be good to go.